Hello YouTubers, you find me today in Cabot Circus enjoying a crispy cream coffee. The reason I'm here is I've tried on several occasions now to ride one of these electric scooters. In the pure sense of we do it so you don't have to, I was going to hire an electric scooter, and I've been trying to do that for quite a while. However, due to various shortcomings in the application and my ability to work it properly, 3 times I've tried now, and 3 times I have had no success at all. However, I've got a brand new driving license. It's come through this week from DVLC or DVLA or whoever DV does it. 21st of August I sent that off. Should have been gone 3 days because it was done electronically. I got it last Tuesday. Do the sums, it's not 3 days. Anyway, so we're going to have another attempt at that. As soon as I finish this coffee, I'm walking in that direction because it's telling me that, no, this direction, because it's telling me that's where the nearest scooter is with anything more than 30% charge in it. So we'll go along and we'll film my attempt to hire the scooter, see if that works. If it doesn't, maybe I don't know, maybe I'll give up. I don't know, but hey, let's go. Okay, well ahead of me there is what appears to be a nest, if that's what you call them. I don't know, what do you call a collection of scooters? We'll call it a nest. Over here there is a nest of them, so I'm going to find one which has got some battery power and we'll see what happens. So the first thing you've got to do is fire up the app and identify where the bikes are. And they're here, look, where my thumb is. So I'm going to zoom into the map and we'll just tap on one of the bikes, that one, and we can see it's got 73% of juice. But you can scrape these from side to side. Look, oh, that one's 89%. We'll have him. So we're looking for one that says GTYB. Let's go find it. There it is. This was it, look. GTYB. Right, so what we do now is we take the app back out and we scan it. Submit a photo of your take a photo. So I'm going to have to get my driving license out now. Okay, so there's my driving license. We've got to persuade this bloody thing to accept it now. So what we do, I think, is we take a picture of the document like this. I'm going to try and do it on camera. Right, checking the image quality. It's telling me now it's verifying my identity. I'm presuming this is something you'll only have to do once, so we'll wait. Well, not impressed. It's about 10-12 minutes later. If you can see that. I'm being verified. I have been being verified for the last 15 minutes. Come on, boy. This is not impressive at all. Okay, here we are back at the scooters, and as you can see, I've been unlocked. There's a button there. I'm going to push it. Sorry about the camera action there. So there we go. I think I'm ready. So I'm going to just kill the camera a minute, get going away from here, somewhere quiet, set the camera up, and we'll come back and have another look. Well, here we are, and here's the scooter. I've ridden it a little way. It's quite a bumpy ride, to say the very least, but let's go and have a look at what it is and what it does. So they come in this very fetching pink colour. Well, you might call it fetching, some don't. Basically, you have to scan this thing on the top, and then if you're anything like me, you have to wait several months before anything happens, and then you can come back and use it. I believe it's got indicators on it. I've just found, I think that's an indicator switch there. This is the go button, which very helpfully has the word go written on it. What does confuse some people on these scooters, and it's the same for all scooters, you can't just use the throttle. Even though, as you can see, it's actually turned on, you can't use the throttle. You have to scoot it and get it moving forwards and then hit the go button and the power cuts in. It's also got a thing here to hold your phone should you want to keep an eye. It's got lights on it. It's got lights at the front. It's got indicators, I believe, in the handlebars here. So you can be seen, and there is at the back there a red light. So you want to see me ride it, don't you? Okay, so here goes, off the stand and forwards, get some motion going, and then hit the button, and off we go. So if that camera's not too good, I've got it poking out of my jacket at the moment. Mind the birds, and we're also flying into the sun, which isn't good. Got your knee suspension on the cobbles. Telling you, watch out, birds. These things do pull. They do pull. I'm not going to go down there because it's all cobbly. We'll go a bit further up here. Avoiding all the bumps. Famous, the old fish market over there. So we're going to come along here a bit more. I'm going to get on the right side of the road, and then we'll go down here a piece. I think I've got to turn left now, which is a bummer. I wanted to go straight up, but never mind. We'll go down here. This takes us along, we're alongside the dock now, but it's going to get cobbly, so I don't know how well this is going to work out. I'm going to slow down because we are going to be really bumpy along here. In fact, I'm going to get out at the next junction because this isn't going to work. Cobbles aren't what it's about here, I'm afraid. I had wanted to avoid this, but the road forced me down here. Everywhere I go is cobbles. So I'm just going to cheat a little bit and get off the bloody cobbles. Oh, that's a bit better. Not a lot, but a bit. This looks like a road. This isn't one way here, so we can go. Off we go. Oh no, not more bloody cobbles. Ah. Right, let's get going across here, shall we? So obviously I'm allowed to, because otherwise I think it stops. That's one of the things, it's run from an app, so if it doesn't want you to scoot somewhere, it won't let you. In fact, I'm not sure I should be scooting here because it's just stopped me, so there you go. So if we come across here, hopefully that road I can see is not cobbled. So what do you think? Do you think these are a good idea? I did bring a clamp. The idea being that I could clamp a camera to this, but there's actually nowhere on the handlebars to do it, so I couldn't. So I think next time it's a chest cam or a helmet cam we do this. But at least we now know we can come out and get a bike, a scooter, and once we have one, we can have another go at coming out. So we're in Museum Street behind M Shed by Cargo 2, which interestingly has been made out of containers. And also the road that I'm on is one that automatically regulates the scooter. As you can see, the yellow light there is telling me that we're going to have to go slow. So let's go see what going slow means. Here we are. That is full speed in the go slow zone. That's as fast as it gets. I don't know where the zone ends, but I presume suddenly you just speed up. Hey Robin, they've obviously been listening to you, buddy. Look at all this. This is all containers, all of this. Brilliant. This is Cargo 1. Over there is Cargo 2. Fantastic. Great to see containers being used. I don't know much about it, but this building is amazing and it's having a lot of work done to it. Look at that ornate brickwork and tile work. Beautiful. But let's carry on. I think we're going to go back down that way. And this, of course, is the famous Bristol Hippodrome. Many big names have played here through the years. As you can see, they've got a whole load of stuff going on. So, we've arrived at the Bristol Council offices, which are just across the green from Bristol Cathedral, which is over there. We're going to head in that direction and have a look. And look at the sun on the buildings over there. What a lovely autumnal scene. Back to the trusty steed. This is typical of the post-war sort of buildings that were being put up after the bombing had flattened everything else. We'll come back and do the cathedral as a video on its own. Haven't got time to do it justice today, and I'd like to go and visit it properly. So we will come back. And yes, that is a Banksy right there. Real genuine one that someone thought it would be good fun to shoot paintballs at. Well, there you go. We managed it in the end. We hired an e-scooter. I've got to say it was fun. I whizzed around town. You didn't see all the footage because obviously I brought a camera mount with me, but unfortunately the handlebars on these are rather wide, thick. There's nowhere to mount your camera. So I wasn't able to film much while I was actually cycling. So what I propose to do is I'm going to come back and do a proper video now that I know I can hire one out, and I'm going to bring either a chest mount or a helmet mount, probably a chest mount, and we'll take a proper ride on this and see, you know, where we can go, what we can do. But they are good. Once the system's up and running, they're very nippy. They get you places ever so quickly. I mean, I was over to the cathedral and back in minutes. A day pass costs £4.99. You can take up to 9 rides of 45 minutes, or up to a maximum of 200 minutes total time, for £5. It's cheaper than the bus, and it lasts all day. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we will be doing another YouTube video about these very soon. But for now, bye bye.